Want to bet? You can do it at Sports Interaction, Canada's sportsbook. Football continues. World Series happening very soon. And of course, hockey season. You can bet pregame, live and play, or in one of our many prop bets, which Jesse is looking at right now. One of the many prop bets. Made for Canadians by Canadian. Sports Interaction is easy to deposit, play, and cash out. Join now and see all that sports betting has to offer. Head to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. That's sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. Ontario only. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Do you think the Raptors are good this year, or are they like mid-pack team?
They're good. They're good. The thing with the Raptors right now is they are at a very interesting spot in their quote-unquote timeline because they have a bunch of these guys in a Pascal Siakam and a Fred VanVleet who are ready to win now. They're ready to be, part of a championship team. And then they have the young guys in the OG Anunobys, the Scotty Barnes, obviously, Precious Achiuwas, who are still trying to figure out who they are in the league. So it's kind of this in-between of balancing what works and what doesn't. It's trial and error. Last year was a big trial period where they essentially, the Raptors said, we're not even going to help you. We're going to play every guy 40 minutes and let's see what they can do. They ended up getting the 5th seed. They got a first round exit against the Sixers. But this year, it's, okay, now let's see if we can help you guys get to the potential of what this team can be. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Not sure.
Can we do 5 minutes on some other basketball stories?
Yeah, please bring them up.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Is there
favorite reality
You'll
show.
definitely see a little
Westbrook.
quick video this week on Russ.
What did you think of Russ's shot where he's trying to get that awful 2-for-1 jumper at the end of the game?
Look, I
versus
mean,
the Trailblazers?
it breaks all conventions of what you think of for what basketball makes sense in that last second. It sucks.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
okay, coming on the network with a boom there. Holy.
it was a bad play. It was ridiculous.
That's so profound. Oh, my God.
And look, man, like, he's a former MVP. He was one of the best players in the league, 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but now he's just not that player anymore. I am on the side of it not being his fault, though. Like, the Lakers being a complete shit show right now is not because of Russell Westbrook. It's just the fact that they are a bad team.
Well, GM LeBron didn't want... He wanted it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they had a deal from...
And essentially gut everything to go and get.
They should have made the deal with the Kings.
Yeah.
I forget.
Go get Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield, who went to the Pacers, right?
Yeah. And now... they might end up still getting Buddy Hield, but it'll cost them those 2 first-round draft picks in 2027 and 2029.
Is that the right move to just send the draft picks to the moon?
LeBron is 37 years old. He's in year 20. There's not going to be any other opportunity for him to win other than right now. Anthony Davis, you guys have watched Unbreakable, the Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis movie.
Yes.
He's Mr. Glass. Okay, he is Mr. Glass. It is what it is, but he is that guy. And like, obviously, you want to get a healthy season out of him, so you need to go all in right now. Even if you think like you get even a marginal chance of getting better, you have to.
Does that give them the perimeter shooting they need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Buddy is one of the best shooters in the league. Miles Turner is one of the best, big men who can kind of spread the floor for you, and he's a good defender. So, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer for them. I think it makes way too much sense, but we'll see if they.
The scariest thing is that they don't have their first-round pick this year. Yeah. And if it's in the lottery and the Pelicans still hold that pick, it goes first overall or something crazy, and you miss out on one of the greatest talents in the history of
the best prospect since LeBron James.
Literally, yeah. That's dangerous. So you have no choice but to try and get that draft pick to move down and try and go for the playoffs here, right?
Yeah, you have to go all in because, again, you end up going in the lottery. There's a chance the Pelicans are taking your pick. Actually, there's 100% chance that the Pelicans are taking your pick.
Right.
So you're kind of screwed either way if you're the Lakers. You're in a hard spot, but that's why you have to go all in. That's why you have to invest in this team and try to at least win as many games as possible. That's the Lakers' way. You got to be able to do it. That's what they've been doing for a long time, right?
Philly, 0-3 start. What's wrong with? They're fine?
Yeah, we got a video on them coming up on Friday. So
we don't need to be concerned about James Harden taking over the offense from Embiid.
I'll talk about it.
Okay. That's a good teaser for Friday.
He's not even going to answer it. I like that.
Around the league, Brooklyn Nets. Is Kyrie going to stay on the court this year? Is Kyrie Durant going to work?
Look, Kyrie needs to stay on the court this year because he has a contract coming up. He has to get paid for, and if he wants to end up staying in the NBA and be a $30 million player, he has to play well and he has to be healthy. Like,
who would sign him at this point? to that kind of money?
That's kind of the question.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Fair.
So the thing is, Russell Westbrook is getting paid $40+ million. I think it's like $45 million. He would be off their books this summer, which gives that opportunity to sign a guy like Kyrie Irving. So, yeah, I mean, the Lakers make a lot of sense. It makes sense because of the LeBron James connection as well. We'll see. But yeah, he definitely needs to play this season, and he needs to play well. So.
The Pelicans is Zion for real? Are they a playoff team?
Yeah, I was actually watching last night's game. He hurt his back. I hope he's okay.
It was a bad fall.
Yeah, it was a pretty nasty fall. I hope he's okay. I hope he's fine. It didn't seem like it was too serious, but they are fun, man.
Yeah.
They're going to be like the media darling team. Everybody's going to talk about the Pelicans. They're good.
They're good? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're like they can win this year,
right?
If Zion is, healthy. Essentially, that's all it depends on.
Which he's never been.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see, man.
How many games has he played?
In his career, he's
half of the amount that he could have played.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's been in the league 3-4 years now.
3.
Yeah. Then he missed the entirety of year 2.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah.
Okay. He missed a chunk of year 2. Yeah.
Let me ask my stupid text question in person.
Talk to me.
I have an opportunity to see Denver or OKC.
I love this.
Okay. I want to see a win. I want to see entertaining basketball.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Okay, so OKC is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes.
And the
Toronto
thing
boy.
is, Toronto boy. So he's a Toronto native. He's going to get the hometown thing. He's probably going to play because he's coming to Toronto. But usually they rest that guy because they're trying to suck and go for Victor Wembanyama. So there's a chance there's a couple other guys are resting that game. And, they end up, it's a blowout. It's a horrible game. And the Raptors just destroy them. There's a potential for that. With the Nuggets, they're always good games. It's competitive. It's fun. They have a great way of guarding Jokic. OG Anunoby, who's like the most stout guy on the Raptors.
250 pounds or something?
Big boy.
OG's 250 pounds.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, it jumped. I think last year it was like 232, so he's gained quite a lot of muscle. But yeah, it's an amazing game every single time the Nuggets face off against the Raptors. I would say the Nuggets, but I get it if you want to go for the easy route.
Just a crush win.
It's the easy route. Yeah.
But
Except
nothing is guaranteed in sports.
No, especially against Toronto teams. I actually want to ask another one if you have any more.
No, keep going.
Okay, so I've been dying to ask somebody who knows the NBA really, really well. Let's rewind to July.
Okay.
Durant's up.
Yeah.
You are both Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster.
I know.
I want to know. Are you personally giving up Scotty Barnes? Because that's what it would. Are you giving up Scotty Barnes to get 3 years of Kevin Durant?
No, I'm not.
Okay, why?
Because
why? This guy's amazing. Why?
Kevin Durant is, I don't know his age exactly. I think it's like 34 years old, something around that. But at the same time, he showed some signs of him regressing. Look, I'm not saying he's going to be fully regressed, but he is 34 years old. The fact is, you are signing up for 3 years of Kevin Durant versus 9 years of Scotty Barnes, including contract extensions, max contract, whatever ends up happening over the next years. Contract control of Scotty Barnes for the next 9 years. That is huge because Scotty most likely will end up being a multi-time All-Star, probably an All-NBA type player. He may end up even not surpassing Kevin Durant. That's ridiculous to think of. Kevin Durant's a top 15 player all time, but he may end up becoming a Kevin Durant type of player in the sense that he'll be a superstar. So, yeah, there's no way I would do that.
Okay.
10 years of control of one player. Yeah, essentially a decade of I have control of this guy and he could potentially be that championship type player for me for 10 years versus 3 years with a guy who is getting older, who is showing some signs of hey, he might not be the same Kevin Durant we had even a couple of years ago in 2019 before he tore that Achilles. So yeah, I would definitely not do it.
Is there a Siakam, OG, Boucher package that you would give up for Durant?
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't gut the lineup.
I would pretty much the thing is you need to have Siakam on the court with Durant to make it make sense, to make it a contender. It's just that you're getting a guy like Kevin Durant to pair with Siakam, to pair with Fred VanVleet. So the idea would be, hey, literally anything else, and it's possible, but for this, no. I will say, though, the Raptors are reaching a pretty interesting point in their whole hierarchy, timeline, whatever, because there's guys who are up for extension. There's guys who will be asking for more money than the Raptors can give them, and the Raptors will have to end up making decisions on trading those guys, consolidating, maybe going for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. which is a guy that I've talked about a bunch. And you know,
like, nice.
Yeah, he would complete the team in a very, very nice way. But it just depends. It's like what superstar is available next. The Raptors do have a really good package to send out there.
I'm so damn excited for your show, bro.
It's going to be good.
Right.